Hi everyone, coming on to do a quick altered jar. I had a jar of Dorito dip yesterday with some Dorito chips, and I love these jars for storage. They're just a nice size. I can fit two, one on top of the other, in my drawers. So when I'm storing flatbacks, uh, my rhinestones, my bling pieces, they can be separated in these, and they're just a nice size. So I'm going to just decorate it. I've decided to use the Hessian or jute, whatever you want to call it, to go around it this time. I do vary that up a wee bit. So I'm just going to trim off what I think I'll need. So I'm just going to cut it a wee bit bigger than what I need. So I've got a wee bit to play with. And I can put the rest away. There we are. Take off that excess stuff. Right. Then I want, let me think, what do I want next? Don't know whether I want to put a wee, I've got some Knitwork Collections bits and bobs here that I did originally start to make a mini album with, but it didn't work the way I wanted it to. So I took all the parts off and I'm thinking of reusing them. So I have got little reindeer, too big. So I know what size I'm looking for. I just need to find it. Let's see. It's too large. Too large. These actually might all be too big. That's okay. I might use that actually. And I've got Berry Christmas there that I might use with it. And what's that? Not too bright. I thought I had a wee blue flower, maybe I don't. Is that the same as that? No, pull that out just in case I want that. Right, I don't have a blue flower, so let me just see what happens with this. So I've got my hot glue gun on, it's heating up, and I'm just taking off the excess wee bits on it, and I'm just going to run a little bit down the seam there, turn it on its side so it's easier to work with, and place it on, and I'm making sure that I'm pressing it on well, because the glass is cold. Basically on contact it will stick, so you just need to be very aware of that. And then what I'm going to do is just go around, and I don't want it peeling off. Oops. See, there's a wee bit of excess here, so I'm going to just pick away at that to get that out. I don't want that there because it will look lumpy. Right, so I'm just going along here and here and just bringing it on round. Whoops. And as I said, basically on contact it will cool off. You'll see it just, when I turned that glass there, it came away. So I'm just going to have to do it in smaller bits and just smooth it on there. So that's too ruffled. Take that off and we'll try again. That's better. Right, just going to do that side now. and this room is absolutely freezing just now. I'm waiting on Ian getting home. My boiler's playing up. I think it's needing filled up or something. He's the only one that knows how to do it. So until he gets home, we're all frozen. There we are. It's looking good. So then again, just come down. Keep it quite taut. Come round. And then just smooth over with your hand. And that's plenty to give it that effect. And then just oops. I need to redo that part. Nope, that's alright. And I'm just going to snip a bit of this off because I don't need all that on. I just added the extra just in case I did. There we go. And I will actually take a few bits off of that just so it matches the frayed look with the rest of it. And I'm just making sure it's all sitting down perfectly like that. Brilliant. Absolutely perfect. Oops. So that's that part done. Now, don't know if I want a wee bit of blue ribbon round it to kind of tie in with the wee sentiment and that I've got. So let me just have a wee look and see if I've got a wee blue ribbon that will match that. Oh, I've got some seam binding there. That should work fine. Let me just peel a bit off. Come on, no funny business, thank you. Let me see if that actually works. Yeah, I think it does. I think it does. Do I want 2 bits on it or just the one? Let's see. I think just the one. Okay. So starting again where I had, in fact I think I might use red line for this because I don't want the seam binding looking crumpled. So I have got some red line tape here, just let me see the width. Make sure it's not going to be, I think I'm just over. No, it's identical. So what I'm going to do is, let me see. Take this side. Up there. 2 minds. Sorry, I do this all the time when I'm on video. I can never make my mind up. In fact, do you know what I've got? I never die cut. I made a wee bowl with a seam binding the other day that might work with this instead of having the sentiment. Yep, I'm going to go with that. So, what I'm going to do is just start at one side. Oops. It's not that. That would annoy me. That. Okay. Bring that in. And that will save that for rolling about everywhere. Oops. Helps if I'm in shot though. Right, I need more glue. That would help as well. Right, and we can get going. So I'm starting here because I'm going to cover that front part anyway. And put my seam binding down. And I'm just patting it on. And you see what I mean about the glue coming through? You can see it ever so slightly there. So I'm going to be really liberal with the glue. And actually have it kind of more seeping into the hessian than what I'm wanting. I'm going a bit off where I should be. It's not good. Right, so let's see. That's better. And I can decorate any wee bits that are covered with glue. I could cover them with some flat backs or something. Go. Yeah, and just glue that wee bit down. And then I can snip that off. Just there. And we've got that. And normally that would be the back, but because this is quite poofy, it's going to cover quite a lot anyway, so I'm going to use that as the front, and it means the rest is seam lined, streamlined even, not seam. So these little bits I'm just going to snip off a wee bit more, so they're kind of the same size as the bow. There we are. That can go there, and if I want I could put that on top, but I think that's a bit too big, so I think I might put something else on instead. So I'm going to add quite a bit of glue for this so it goes through as much of it as possible. Right, and then we just place the centre on. Just manoeuvre things to where I want them before the glue hardens completely. Right, and I'm going to bring my bling box up and see what I can put on there. What's so easy? Heels everywhere. So this is my wee bling box, and it's really just flat back rhinestone pieces. And there is some vintage, there is some new, they're all varied. That's quite pretty. That's alright. Too big. See, I need to find something that's similar sizing to what I've got on, because anything too large is just going to look silly. No, it's too dark. That might work. That's quite petite. Right, let me see with these. I do also have my wee butterfly collection that I could maybe put one of them on. Okay. I do like that right enough. Right, I'll be going with that. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. So I'm going to put a fair bit of hot glue on there and then press in my piece. Now I would recommend using E6000 for this normally, but because I'm doing it in video, E6000 takes up to 24 hours to cure, which means it's not really suitable for this type of thing if I'm doing it live. So that's not going to work. Now there's obviously glue seeping through there. I'm not bothered that you can see it if I close up. Come on, focus. It's not going to focus, it's annoying. But and where the petals are, there, you can see it a wee bit there actually. There has glue seeped through, but you really need to look close to see that, and that doesn't bother me. So we've got that. And what I want to add here is just maybe a wee, in fact that's a bit jittery, so I'm going to add another wee bit of hot glue up the top here, and I'm just going in under and pressing it. It's like that because it's on a round surface, it's not a flat surface, so it is a wee bit harder to get it to stick properly, but we can but try. Right, so hopefully that's a wee bit better. So what I want to do is just add a tiny wee bit of rhinestone coming down here like that. Okay, it just adds that extra wee bit of bling. Okay, so, and I'm going to try, if I can, to take away, no, in fact I won't. I was going to try and take away some of that gold looking and make it more silver, but I'll just leave it be. So I'm using glossy accents for this. It won't dry instantly, but it should be enough. for me to get on with the project. So I just need a wee pin, and it's clogged, which is nothing unusual for glossy accents. It clogs the minute you say boo. And I'm not using a lot, I'm just putting enough because it's only holding a few wee rhinestones. Just want to turn it slightly and place that on. And I'm just going to leave that there to cure. Okay, so I'm just going to push that out the way for now and bring in my lid, because we really don't want to see Doritos when we're going to craft. So I'm going to see what I can find in my box of goodies behind me. Let's see. Too big. That might be the right size. But as we're going Hessian, I don't really know if that works this time. Don't think that works. But this here, I could cut around. I think I'll try that. We can only try. If it doesn't work, we can try something else. So, let me just see what I've got here. And I'm just going to snip roughly around it. I'm not fussed about it being straight or having loads of room. As long as I've got enough to cover the lid and down the side, I'm happy. Right, so I've got that. Now, this is where the tricky bit comes in. Oops, I thought that was blooming dyed on there. Right, so I need that relatively tight. So what I'm going to do is put a smidge in the centre, place that on and give it a good squidge out. Okay, and that will just hold it in position while I'm working with it. And I'll put something in the centre to disguise that blob. And then what we want to do is just go round the sides, and this will dry almost instantly again, so you need to be pretty quick to just do little bits at a time. And you'll see I put my hand there and I can use that finger to kind of smooth it out. It's just how I do it. I feel as if that works easiest for me. Turn it round. Again, just smoothing it over. And then we've got this last wee bit. Right. Now we're going round the sides. Now it will need to be creased at places, so we just need to be careful, and I can't go over the closure because obviously I want the lid to be on my project, so I need to be able to bring that down. So we'll get started anyway and see how we go. So I'm going to start at this largest corner first, and I'm putting quite a bit of glue on because I don't want it to be jumping up. Okay. And then what I'll do is just trim that back. Okay. So I can see what I'm doing. Once it's stuck, I can trim back like that, and it just lets me know what I'm working with. That's fine. So around here, peel it back a bit, add quite a bit of glue and bring that up. Okay, and I'm just going to add another wee bit. And bring it up. And you can see I'm actually creasing it as I go along there. Although it doesn't look like it, I am actually. Right. Bring that up. Perfect. Next bit. And don't worry about glue strands, they can be rectified really simply. Bring that up. And I'm just flattening that out over there. Right. Again. I'm just smoothing it up. That wee bit's a bit neat, but it's enough. Then we've got this last wee bit. So I'm just putting a good wee bit of hot glue in there, pulling up the centre part, and then just using my finger and pushing up the last bits. And that's kind of it. It's went round pretty smoothly, if you ask me. So I'm just going to snip away what we don't need. This will just take me a few minutes. So feel free to hit the forward button if you obviously know how to cut things, but I don't edit my videos. Warts and all from me, unfortunately. And I'm not worried about it looking tatty or frayed at the edges, because it's got hessian on it. It's meant to look frayed and wrinkled and just a bit tatty, so that doesn't worry me at all. Just tidying up some of these wee edges here. That looks pretty good. Move that out the way. And I'm not fussed that you can see the green under there because when it's on, you're not going to see it. Okay? It's totally hidden. But I do want to add something else in here. Right, so let me just see what else I've got. And that's kind of held now where that wee rhinestone went. Let me see. I should have some natural colour or a crew. Doilies somewhere. There we go, there's one. What I might do is chop round the edge of that though. So I've got that one. Let's see what else I've got. That's two. Because I want some for the base as well. Right. So let me just chop a part of this down. So I'm just going in here and snipping away these parts because they will just come away without the doily falling apart. Make sure that you can see. And what I will add on top of this part is maybe a wee bit of gathered trim around it. I'll have a wee look through my stash and see what I've got that's going to match it. The eldest has been up for early this morning, but he's knackered and he was trying to fight to stay awake for the Man U game. So he's left instructions for Jaden to jump on him if need be for the kick-off. Oh, it's unreal in my house sometimes. Now all these wee bits here, if I tilt that over, all the wee spiky bits will come out. It's just a matter of literally holding one end and pulling, and they do come away. But my fingers are hopeless today, so I'm just going to use the edge of my scissors to pull them out. Come on, you. That's it. And it is honestly that simple. They're just loose threads. They don't attach to anything. I know sometimes when folk are chopping up doilies and that, they worry that their wool's just going to separate in their hand. It doesn't at all. Come on, you. Out you come. That's it. Well, you're not coming out though. That's better. Real thread. Sorry about that, it's just this time of year I'm a bit busy with Santa letters and my phone just pings constantly with folk changing presents and wanting things added, which doesn't bother me. It's a 2-second job to update it. I actually had one lady the other day, God love her, she messaged me and said, can you change his presents from, I think it was a PlayStation 4 and Xbox 360? And I went, yep, no problem. And she's like, I'll pay you for the other letter. And I'm going, are you for real? It only takes me seconds. Don't be silly. See, they don't charge for editing. God love her. But, oh, I really do enjoy doing my Santa letters. They just fill me with happiness knowing that the wee ones are all excited for Santa coming. Especially now that my kids are up a bit and don't really believe in Santa. And my niece, I don't see as often as I would like. So I don't really get the excitement from her either. Which is sad, but life goes on. And my great niece, again, I don't see very often either of them. And my great nephew, who's only just a few weeks old, I've only saw him the once. And my other niece, she's due next month. I don't see her very often either. Right, so we've got that, and I'm just going to place that on. But what I'm going to do is do what I've done before, place the centre on, then I'm going to see if I've got a lace to go around that because I want a wee bit further. So I'm just a wee bit of glue in the centre, centre it on around there, and then I'm just going to see if I've got a wee lace that kind of matches what I'm doing. Browns are in this drawer. Let's find that one. See in here. Nope. 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 Just excuse me while I look. Will be a minute. Hopefully. No, I don't like any of this. Right. Here. No. No, no, no. No, no. No. No, no. 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 I've got a bit of blue. Might be able to use the blue. Hold on a minute. I'll blue a minute. Go. No, it's another one. Don't know if there's enough on this. Should be. That's close enough. Right. Not the top one. The top one's green. But the bottom, well, it's meant to be blue, but it's not. When I bought it, it was baby blue. But it's definitely not baby blue. So yeah, I'm going to just tuck that under there, and it'll just give it a nice border, maybe. Or we'll do it the other way, come round that way with it. Don't know. Don't know what I want.